The zodiacs are evil. The zodiac astrology is evil. Why do people say that these things are evil? That's what we're going to talk about today, because I don't think that they even understand the real meaning behind that. So I'm going to break this thing down in this very short but very pertinent video today. What you have to understand about the 12 zodiac signs, I call them zodiac gods, because every month they come in with a different energy, and you are forced to live and dwell and accomplish things underneath their rulership. So that is the first reason why I say the zodiac signs are not what you think. I'm not going to say that they're evil, but I am going to say that it's going to be very difficult for you to forge forward with your plan when every single month a different energy, you have to tame a different energy in order to continue on with what you are doing. It is a form of bondage, these different energy exchanges. Now, let's flip over to the other side and talk about Christ. Christ had what? 12 disciples, and he was number 13. So Christ tamed the 12 different energies, or the 12 different zodiac energies, or zodiac gods is what I like to call them. And now he sits above on number 13. Guys, number 13 is the code about this piece. That's why they always say 13th is bad luck. There's some places they don't have the 13th floor on the elevator. They always tell you that number 13 is bad luck, but see, Christ was in the number 13th position, or you can say he was 13th dimensional. Because when you are in, so right now we are 3D moving into the 5th dimension. The layer on top of the 3rd dimension is the 4th dimension. This layer is actually a layer of time. And what it does is it seals you into a lower frequency. It makes it much harder for you to actually start to move up the upper realms of consciousness. But you have to move through all of the 12 dimensions, meaning you have to defeat the 12 zodiac gods, not only every single month. We should at least be doing that. We should be defeating these energies every single month that they come in, still following our path, not letting them drain us and make us tired and make us angry and sad and emotional. We have to tame it. But not only that, they also come every age as well. You have to tame the age. You have to rule that age, right? The age is over 2,000 years. So when you work through these energies, when you finally break out of these energies, which are nothing more than time, because see, it's something called a cosmic time clock. Higher dimensional beings, the way they view time is when the energy shifts. That is a cosmic time clock. So when we move from one age to the next, or one energy to the next, one zodiac god to the next, that is an energy change to higher dimensional beings. And so once you work your way through all of these different zodiac gods and the 12 dimensions, you get to the 13th dimension, which is freedom. That's why you have to align yourself with this aspect of creation. If you want to get out of here, you have to align yourself with the Christ energy. That's why I always say the Christ is the code out of here, but it's not like you're going to be exalting the Christ and not aligning with the Christ. You have to become the Christ. The Christ energy came to edify us. You have to eat it. It is light codes for you to consume it. It is to edify you, to give you the truth, to illuminate you. That's also why Christ is also always depicted as illumination, Illuminati. I didn't say it. Spirit is talking. The illuminated ones. There's other prominent characters, and I won't get into it in this video, but they also are depicted with the same light, the light barrier. They are the illuminated ones. You are to become an illuminated one. You are to defeat these 12 energies, these 12 zodiac gods. When you become the 13th, that is when you have lined up with the aspect of creation, which is Christ. And that is how you get up out of here. Just imagine a clock, guys. I was in meditation and Shiva and Shakti came through. And they told me they want to teach me about chakras, because chakras also, too, is a trap. It's a matrix trick. When all of these separate chakras are keeping your third eye chakra separate, your crown chakra separate, your heart chakra separate, that's not the way it's supposed to be. So they're telling me that humanity is developing ombre chakras. So we are going to create the ombre chakras, bringing 3 chakras into one. And then as we expand out, we're creating something called the rainbow chakra, or the black triangle, which is nothing more than all of your pyramids and hieroglyphs. It's what this whole matrix is set up on. It's a vortex that we're in that's just set up like a triangle. So when you become, all of your chakras are balanced and they become one big energy portal, is the way up out this piece as well. So Shiva and Shakti, thank you. They're teaching me about that now. And they're calling it the black dot, right? So once you have all of these chakras in control and open all as one big energy portal, you get a black dot, right? If you look on a clock, there's a black dot in the middle. And then there's 12 different numbers, right? Those are the 12 zodiac gods, which represent time, because they are nothing more than energies. And higher dimensional beings view time as an energy change, a change in energies. So Christ would be 13th, would be sitting in the middle, would be the black dot. So once again, the way up out this piece is to become the black dot. You saying that chakras are evil. By themselves, they are. The zodiac gods, by themselves, they are. But these are energies that you must tame. Not only without you, but within you. You must tame them. And then you line up with the aspect of the Christ aspect of creation. You plug that into this very expansive source equation that we are in, and that's how you get up out this piece. So if you're saying that they're evil, that's only one thing. They're evil because they are separate. And as we know, separate is an illusion. It is a matrix trick. They tell you everything is separate, but in fact, in the cosmos, everything is one and it is all balanced. That's why I always talk about Christ and the Satan being 2 sides of the same coin. It's because you cannot have one without the other. If you had the Christ, then you would never understand when you don't have the Christ, if you didn't have the Satan energy. You see what I'm saying? But when you go into the cosmic sphere, everything is balanced. There is no more polarities that keep them separate and keep them bad and keep them apart. Everything becomes a balance for the whole and for the expansion of the all, the expansion of source. So that's why people say that they're evil. It's because they're coming in every month, every age, wreaking havoc. But you don't have to fall victim to that. You are being called to control them, to tame them like the Christ did. The Christ tamed these energies. And that's why the Christ is 13th dimensional. He's now no longer in this energetic pull of time, which is this matrix vortex that we are in. And we can also do the same when we ombre our chakras out, blend them all together. When we blend all of these chakras together, we transcend the separatism that they put on us. Nothing is separate. Being separate is illusion. The only thing that exists in this multiverse, omniverse, is source. Anything outside of that does not exist. So anything that is separate is an illusion. So that is why they say that these zodiacs are bad and now the chakras are bad. It's because it is an illusion, because they are separate when in fact they are supposed to be one. Okay? So once we expand outside of these separate chakras, we become the black dot. It's just nothing more than a portal. And we become the controller of time. On that clock, we become the number 13th. We become the Christ. And that is the code about this piece. This is Tahirah. I'm leaving it here for today, y'all. This is Tahirah. And I want to say, I love you guys. Subscribe, the birds, the bees, and yes, all of the trees. They all love you too. Love is the way. Forgiveness, it's the key. And truth is the light that guides us home. Bye.